Shaw Communications Inc. has finally struck a deal with Apple Inc. to sell the iPhone directly to customers as it looks to capitalize on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to expand the reach of its fledgling wireless business, Freedom Mobile. The Calgary-based cable company announced a series of strategic moves for its mobile operation on Thursday, including the Apple agreement as well as plans to put its Spectrum assets to work in a new way that will open up its LTE fourth-generation data network to consumers with almost all popular devices currently on the market, such as older iPhones and Samsung Galaxy models. Shaw's plans, which include an increase of more than $100 million in capital spending for the next fiscal year, are aimed at better competing with the large national carriers by extending Freedom's addressable market of potential wireless customers after previously being hampered by first an unreliable 3G network and then LTE service that supported only a handful of devices. Story continues below. Advertisement. Wireless is the company's best chance for continuing growth, Shaw President Jay Maher said on Thursday after the company reported fourth-quarter financial results. Shaw saw a subscriber turnaround in its residential business through heavy promotion of its new Internet Protocol television IPTV platform Blue Sky TV, but the associated marketing and equipment costs drove operating income down by close to 7% to $479 million, well below analyst forecasts. "There's no question that we have to play the game differently," Mr. Maher said of Shaw's wireless business, which attracted 29,089 new contract customers and posted a 14% increase in operating income to $33 million. "I would make the argument that Canadians don't need a Me Too. I would make the argument that Canadians need a differentiated wireless service." Freedom's average revenue per user ARPU was just $37.66 a month in the period, well below the $60 plus ARPU figures Rogers Communications Inc., BCE Inc. and TELUS Corp. routinely report. But Mr. Maher said Shaw is focused on the BYOD bring your own device market and doesn't plan to significantly increase spending on handset subsidies to woo customers into expensive monthly contracts, a key strategy of the Big Three. The BYOD opportunity is growing as consumers now hang on to pricey smartphones for longer than the 2-year period large carriers require them to lock in for in exchange for the biggest upfront subsidy on the cost of devices. Last week, Freedom also launched new plans dubbed Big Gig with large data plans at prices significantly lower than those offered by the national carriers. Still, even a differentiated strategy demands a network that works for a large number of Canadians, which is why Shaw is planning new network upgrades, saying it will take some of the spectrum, the radio waves used to carry cellular signals, from its older 3G network and repurpose it for its LTE network. Mr. Maher said that means the vast majority of T-ready devices that work on the AWS-1 spectrum band, including older iPhones, will soon work on the Freedom network. Shaw says its latest network upgrades should be complete by early December in Alberta and British Columbia and early next year for Ontario, the other province where Freedom is available. "We really believe we have a bit of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity here as we step into the wireless side of things," Shaw Chief Financial Officer Vito Culmone said in relation to the company's plans to boost capital spending next year. Story continues below. Advertisement. On the residential side, Shaw added a total of 25,000 new TV, internet and home phone subscribers, a significant swing from a loss of 170,000 customers the year before. Shaw's fiscal year ends in August. Mr. Maher said the approach next year will be more balanced, suggesting the company expects to keep expanding its television business but might see some weaker quarters on subscriber numbers as it dials back promotions. Overall profit at Shaw was up sharply to $481 million, compared with $154 million in the fourth quarter last year, but the company said that was mainly due to a $330 million gain on the sale of its U.S. data center business vWest. Shaw sold vWest for $1.68 billion US, or roughly $2.3 billion Canadian, and the deal closed August 1. Shaw's fourth-quarter revenue increased by 2.6% to $1.244 billion, falling short of average analyst estimates of $1.296 billion. In a volatile trading day, the company's stock dipped by as much as 2.4% when markets opened, but closed up 1.14% at $27.21 Thursday. Promotional activities hurt results in the quarter, but we believe the company has started to scale back discounts in order to improve margins, Desjardins Securities analyst Maher Yaghi said. "We believe that operational risk remains in the story as the company invests in its wireless network in order to better compete with incumbents." Story continues below. Advertisement.